Happy Father's Day to you gentlemen, and happy Sunday. This is not the video that was supposed to go out today. It was supposed to have been a promotional video starring Mr. Buddy. Well, we've put that on the back burner till tomorrow afternoon, early evening, because I want a promotional discount code for you guys. So I'm waiting for them to send me one, and as soon as they do, we're going to share this video, and it is amazing. But I had to think about, what am I going to video today? Because what a lot of you don't know, and I hate to use the word behind the scenes, but let's just say in our personal life. Many of you know that my brother went in the hospital Friday midday due to heat exhaustion and the extreme temperatures, because Thursday night we had a storm come through, a couple of tornado warm storms, 80+ mile per hour winds, hail, and some hail in the path of this was registering a CD size in diameter of hail. So Friday morning, he called me. He was out of power. And this is what I said. I said, Bubba, you're going to be okay. Your doors are closed. I said, they'll probably have y'all's power on immediately. He lives in a senior citizen apartment in the central city of Bossier City, Louisiana. And I'm specifically specifying the location, Bossier City, Louisiana, and you'll understand why. Well, about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon, I get a call. My brother is rushed to the hospital. He was outside on his scooter. He was trying to get air. His neighbor next door, she's 80 years old. She says, what are you doing? He said, I'm trying to get air. So he went to the porch, got off his scooter to sit down, and he passed out. They said heat exhaustion and dehydration first. Then they mentioned a blood clot in the lung. So then that warranted transport to the main hospital in Shreveport, Louisiana. Now, today is Sunday. This happened Friday, 1:30. He is stable. He's doing good. And now he's, recovering, but he's in the best place he can be. And I say that because that evening, this is 24 hours after the storm. This is about 48 hours after my surgery. I was in a vehicle driving to my brother's residence and picking up supplies, his diapers and so forth. They had not turned the power on at this complex. I said, okay. So I talked to the neighbors, and they were hot. Their food was not holding in the refrigerator or the freezer. I said, it won't be long, and they'll have y'all's power up. Yesterday was Saturday. I was back there before I went to the hospital yesterday morning, and there was still no power. But what I noticed was there was power within 2-block radius to this area. Now, I will say there is apartments in this area, this circular area, that is lower income. Some of you may know it as Section 8 housing, and that's what it is. You don't label anyone by their zip code or their address. But my mind went into that rabbit hole. How is it that these beautiful homes, these businesses within a 2-block radius has power, but our seniors have none, or the residents in these apartments have no power? So I spoke to the residents. They've lost their food. My brother's refrigerator, we've emptied it. The apartment's been cleaned, lost all of his food. So has the other 34 units. I believe there's 35 units, and I could be wrong. Lost it all. So yesterday, mid-morning, I'm back home. After I leave there, check on them, I go check on my brother. I come home, and I immediately got on the phone. And I called Bossier Sheriff's Office because that's a non-emergency. I'm familiar with that area. That's where I lived 20 years, 20 and a half years married to Buddy. He's from that area. They transferred me to a 211. According to what I've learned, 211 is the number that you dial for senior help. Well, it rang a Shreveport, Louisiana dispatch office. The lady was amazing. She was so kind, so sympathetic. I explained the situation. She says, I'm going to give you this number. You need to contact the City of Bossier Police Department. Okay? Now that's Bossier City, Louisiana's police department. Great. I called them. There was a gentleman that answered. He transferred me to a lady. I've got to be calm when I say this because to sum it up, this is what she said, this officer. Now, mind you, in my mind, an officer, a sheriff, anyone that has a badge is to serve and to protect. Her response was, we have a cooling station located on Viking Drive where the elderly can go cool off and charge their damn cell phones. Now, she didn't say damn, but I'm saying it. You mean to tell me that's what y'all can offer these seniors is a cooling station, meaning a building. Oh, and they can charge their cell phones. Who in the hell says they all have cell phones? I don't know. Maybe they do. And forgive me if the rant is a little too heavy on your ears. Come back to another video. But this is real life. This is Lippy. And I am angry. I'm disappointed. I am ashamed. Because that was her answer. So my response was, and I cut her off because she wanted to repeat herself. She needs a new damn career. She says, well, there is. I said, hold up a minute. How do we know these elderly, these seniors know that there's a cooling station? She says, well, do they have running water? I said, well, yes, they do. They have the City of Bossier. So in other words, they can live off the water coming out of the sink. Because we in this damn City of Bossier don't give a damn. And I'm hoping and praying that I tag this right and it reaches you, Bossier City Police Department and the EMT and the damn fire department, because I don't give a shit. These are seniors. These are people across the way. They may not be seniors, but they're without power. Triple-digit heat index. Their food is spoiled. Now, do they have family members? I'm sure they do. Do they have vehicles? I'm assuming some do across the way. We're talking about these seniors who paved the road for all of us, who took the bruises and the knock on the heads to pave the road for us. So I said to this officer, ma'am, can you at least send someone out to do a wellness check? You do that, right? Well, yes. I said this warrants a wellness check. Somebody, whether it be police, fire, EMT, somebody needs to go out there and drive through and ask the residents, do you need medical attention? Some are on oxygen, y'all. Do you need food? Do you need housing? What can we do? Do you have a family member we can call? I mean, all of this falls in the lines of serve and protect. Bossier City. I'm disgusted. I was a resident. I was proud to be a resident of Bossier City, Louisiana. Not anymore. I am ashamed. I'm disgusted. So, what did I do next? I notified our local news. 3 times. Have I got a response? No, I got it generated. When someone is in the office and we have the staff, we will, get back with you, basically. That's not the wording, but that's what it means. The Senator, John Kennedy. Yes, it's a Saturday. I understand no one's in the office. But I pray somebody reads the email in the morning. Because right now, as I speak, there is still no power for these people. This happened during the night, Thursday night into Friday morning. So I pray that our senator will help this situation. Now, here's the icing on the cake. This is the damn government's apartments. Yes, I said it. The damn government. Because they're on a voucher due to low income. You know what I think, and I could be damn wrong. And I may lose subscribers. But you know what? This is about humanity. This is about loving one another. This has nothing to do with what side of the aisles you vote on. This has nothing to do with what color skin you're toting. We bleed the same. But it makes me question, is our seniors an expense? They're too much of an expense. They're a waste. That's what is going in my head, and I don't want to believe that. But that's what's in my head. Our seniors should come first. Period. An 80-year-old neighbor takes my number. I'll call you when we get power. She was found sitting in her car. Yes, she has a car. She has someone that drives it for her, and some other neighbors was piled in her car running the AC to stay cool. And she says, I quote, "We don't have enough money to keep putting gas in the car to run the air condition." Now, I don't care what the situation was prior to Friday. Their decisions they made, the financial decisions, whatever the story is, that doesn't matter. That's the rear view mirror. What matters is we get help to these people. I called churches, left a voice message, no return calls. Hell, it's Sunday. Now, some may be out of power because that was in the area that I just Googled and looked up. I'm one person, but you can bet your butt I'm going back in the morning. Even though I am limited, I'm on restriction, I don't care. You know why? Because God will see me through this, because I'm lending both arms to these strangers. Why is that? Because I respect them, I love them, and I honor them for what all they went through to make it a little easier for me, even though I'm 58, and make it a hell of a lot easier for the generations coming up behind me. So if any one of you that find this video on Sunday, June 18th, of 2023, you find this today, you find this in the morning, please, by the grace of God, help. It is the only senior apartments located in Bossier City, Louisiana. I believe the name of the complex is River something another. You can find it. It's the only one in central Bossier City, between Benton Road and Airline Drive. And I'm not stopping here. I'm going to be back on the phone. So I apologize for this type of video. I know that it is Father's Day, but there is fathers in these apartments. I don't know the history behind them, but what I do know, there's gentlemen and there's ladies residing in these apartments, and they have zero. No food. Food is gone. Gone. It was 86 degrees in my brother's apartment this morning. 86 degrees. You can't raise the windows. We're having storms. Some came in last night. Some came in this morning. We have more tonight. It will flood them. So that was my video for today, is to reach out to anyone in the area, familiar with the area, that can make a phone call, lend a hand, anything. We need prayer too. But it's also to bring notice to you, Bossier City, Louisiana. You broke this one. You sucked at this. You gave the wrong answer. But you know what you can do? You can redeem yourself and be the men and women that you are supposed to be, to serve and protect the community, regardless of the zip code. Did I say it loud enough, Bossier City, Louisiana? I'm easy to find. Hell, Google knows my whole life. I'm that angry. My brother is fine. He's in a hospital. He knows the Lord. So either way it goes, my brother will be okay. But what about these others? Shame on you, Bossier City. Shame on you, KSLA News. Shame on everyone that I've reached out to. Shame on you. Enjoy your Father's Day. Enjoy your dinner. But think about these people. God bless you all.